As we get started this morning, it's a different kind of a day than yesterday. Take a look at this. In fact, this is a look at radar, and I've put on top of the radar all of these winter storm warnings and advisories and wind chill advisories. This is a winter storm warning for St. Louis, and that goes all the way to near Effingham, which is where if you take 70, that goes right into 57 in southern Illinois. The only snow close to us right here from Kenosha, Wisconsin. This is now moving into Gary this morning out of the Chicago area, but we're dry. That's the good news. We're going to stay that way most of the day, and then things change tonight, as I'll explain. Boy, is it cold outside. 25 in Indy, 26 in Bloomington, 28 in Muncie. Let me do the math for you. We are 28 degrees colder than yesterday at this time, and you folks in Bloomington, you are 31 degrees colder. I mean, that is a shock to the system, and you'll feel it when you go outside. Now, we had the rain yesterday, so yeah, it did get up to 61, but it felt kind of most of the day. At least during the daylight hours, it'll be dry, but you need to wear your winter warmest because we're going to be in the low 20s this morning, and eventually up into the low to mid 30s, depending on where you are. But hat, gloves, you need it all later on today. Now, let's talk about the changes. As we mentioned, there's a series of winter weather advisories and storms, and I'm keeping my eyes on the south, where this developing storm is eventually going to move in here. So let's put future track in motion. No problems at noon today, but as we go into the evening, things will change. Light snow moves in at about 8 o'clock tonight. It's not going to stick around long. When Angela's on at 11 o'clock, this stuff starts to really fade out. But as we move into the early morning hours, when we're on the air with sunrise tomorrow, it should be relatively dry. There could be snow on the roads. But boy, for the evening rush hour, it's a different story. This is 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. A mix of freezing rain and snow. We're going to watch very carefully tomorrow the temperatures at the surface and the temperatures up above our head, about 1,000 feet, because that's going to change whether this is freezing rain or snow. But at this point, the evening rush hour with freezing rain widespread throughout the metro does look really nasty, while you folks, Lafayette, Kokomo, and Marion, primarily get snow. Here we are at 9 o'clock. This is starting to settle down in intensity, and it should be out of here by early Friday morning. Now, I'm going to talk more about those snow amounts that we had in a bit, but basically, Lafayette, Kokomo, Marion, 1 to 3. We could get an inch of snow here, but primarily freezing rain, which is not good. 34 tomorrow, 32 Friday. And as we go into the weekend, a sign of hope by Sunday at 39, and we're back up to 50 by Tuesday.